Sup. So yeah, welcome to part 2 of the 5 battle series I had against Yus. And yes, as I mentioned, this is the second upload. I left the first upload off as a cliffhanger. I'm so sorry I did that. I know it was pretty evil. It was just because the first battle dragged on so long. I didn't want to cramp 5 battles into one video. But it's good, it's all good, right? Because where we last left off, I've lost 2 battles. And I'm going to pick this one up from the start of battle number 3. I know I left off halfway, but we're just going to start again from the beginning, because why not? Just a good recap, right? So, not looking good for me. Battle number 3, I have to try to redeem myself. I've already lost 2 battles. He leads out Gengar, I lead out Alakazam. And yeah, I just go for the Psychic, no over prediction, can't go wrong with a Psychic. I either pick up the KO here if he stays in, or I can get like a special drop or a crit on something that comes in. Nothing really resists Psychic in Gen 1, so it's just a good solid move to go for. Hits the Lapras, gets a crit, nice, really nice. And then here I'm just like, well, I'm predicting some sort of ice move, so I go into my Lapras. Here she goes for the Body Slam. I'll go for the T-Bolt because I'm faster. I'm a level 55, so I'm going to outspeed and hit hard. He lives on 1 HP and I get confused. So here I didn't want to stay in, I go into Alakazam. At the same time, I'm thinking to myself, he's probably going to crit me or something, or paralyze me. I do get crit, and I actually survive. I survived pretty well, actually. I know this is where I left off in the last battle, and maybe you lot thought I was going to die, but I survived, and I finished it off with a Psychic. Awesome. Reveals the Charizard, his ace, level 55. And here I'm just like, well, I'm hoping I'm going to be faster, because since he's 5 levels above me, he could be faster. So I went for the T-Wave, hoping to outspeed, and I do. Thank God, and I get paralyzed. I'll take that. And somehow I managed to live the Body Slam, and then he paralyzes me back. It is what it is. And then this time I get paralyzed and die. So if you ask me, Alakazam did a really good job, and he died with grace. So here I go into Lapras, and I'm just gonna go for the Confuse Ray because I see he's paralyzed, and I want to, like, you know, I want to give him a really hard time here because he's level 55 too. At the heat of the moment, I forgot that ice is super effective on Charizard. I don't know why in Gen 1 fire doesn't resist ice, so I confuse it just to be safe. He hits himself and I go for Blizzard, and this is super effective, nearly get the KO, and he snaps out of confusion and body slams me. So seeing that he's almost dead, I go for the body slam, get the KO. It's just down to Lapras versus Gengar at this point. So here I'm just like, well, I could confuse it, or should I just go for the Blizzard? I'm also thinking Executor on the back is pretty good, so it's pretty much won me the game. Goes for Hypnosis, misses. I did go for the Confusion in the end, and now I'm just going to go for Blizzard because it's his last Pokemon. He can't really switch out, he just has to stay in and be confused. He sleeps me, and I managed to wake up same turn. That's so funny when that stuff happens. He goes for he hits himself in Confusion, and I go for the Blizzard, and it's a 2-hit KO from here. So he misses Hypnosis after snapping out Confusion. I finish him off with Blizzard. So first game that I managed to win in this 5-part series. So game 3 goes to me. I'm still, you know, 2 points to Yus, 1 point to me, so I'm still losing. Going to game 4, and yeah, let's see what he's got. He leads Alakazam. I knew, you know, the good stuff's gonna start coming now, and I go Tauros level 55. I'm so sure here I'm faster than him, because I'm 5 levels above him, otherwise he would have been faster. And I'm sure Hyper Beam gets the 1-hit KO, but I don't know if he knows that. So I was thinking about it, I was really thinking about it, and then I thought, by the off chance, let's not do this now, let's save this. So I go into Slowbro to see if he goes for either T-Wave or Psychic. He goes for T-Wave. I don't mind getting paralyzed, you know, it's Slowbro in the end. And here I'm just like, well, I am seeing comfortably, so it's a very good chance to go for an Amnesia probably, because Psychic against Psychic. He withdraws, goes into Chansey, so I'm now +2. I'll take that, and I go for a double team. I thought this would be so funny to have double team on this. So there's my +1 evasion, and I'm just going to stop there. And then I go for another Amnesia. He goes for Reflect, by the way. This is his ace, actually. He's a level 55 Chansey. And he just goes for Ice Beam. I'm like, yes, what are you doing? Why are you spamming Ice Beam? What's going on here? And funny enough, apparently that was just like his only attack move. I don't know what happened. He didn't bring T-Bolt. So I'm going to use this opportunity to just spam Psychic. Why not? So I think he predicted me to bring physical attackers because we were leaving all the the strong stuff to the end. We had him bring them for the first couple battles, so he thought I'd bring like all physical attackers, Tauros, Snorlax, etc. So I managed to kill the Chansey, and then Starmie comes in, goes for a Blizzard, and I'm like, what is going on here? Where are your T-Bolts? He didn't bring any. He didn't bring T-Bolts. So it's really, really funny. Sorry, he went for Psychic. He didn't have T-Bolts, so he's going for Psychic, and he's just spamming Psychic, and I'm like, okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. So it's just a bit of stall here. You know, some misses, some paralyzes. I go for Psychic, he goes for Psychic. It's just a Psychic spam. I'm getting really close to death here, and I didn't want to rest. I just wanted to attack while I could. He goes for, well, I go for Psychic, managed to get the KO, and then yeah, Slowbro is just sitting here looking pretty. Brings in Alakazam, not much he can do. He goes for Psychic, and I think I get special drop and I get paralyzed, and he gets a second Psychic and he gets a crit. He needed that to kill me. It's fine because Slowbro has done so much damage at this point. So I bring in Tauros and finish the game on a Hyper Beam. I outspeed, one hit KO. Nice. So we're back to 2. So it's 2-all basically. 2 points to Yus, 2 points to me. And yeah, this last battle was just the best battle because we bring pretty much the strongest stuff now, the stuff that we hadn't used yet. He brings Zapdos level 50. I bring Snorlax. Snorlax is my ace, so I need to preserve my Snorlax. I need to play him very carefully. Turn 1, I just go for the body slam because I just wanted to get some damage. He goes for the T-Wave, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to mess around with this. So I go into Chansey to take some sort of attack. He goes for Thunderbolt, take it very nicely, and I go for the Blizzard. You know, I'm not going to complain if I can get a KO or freeze or something. He paralyzes Chansey. I guess he just wants that bit of hacks, right? So I go for Minimize because before we side all this, you just told me about a guy who won the championships using Minimize Chansey. So I thought this would be hilarious. Again, I go for Evasion. I've used Evasion so many times this series and it did not affect Yus. Evasion just went over Yus's head, honestly. Goes for 2 Drill Pecks. I'm nearly low, so I use Soft Boil, try to get back up. And at this point I'm trying to heal because I want to look healthy. I don't want to, you know, and then he just gets a crit anyway, so it didn't even matter in the end. Going to Gengar, brought Gengar with me. Go for the T-Bolt, finish off Zapdos. And now I just want to see what he has. He goes into Articuno. So here I'm just debating. I'm like, you know what? I want to explode so badly, but since I'm at full health, there's the off chance I can just go for a Hypnosis. So I actually go for the T-Bolt first to see how much it does. Articuno is just way too bulky, doesn't even take half. And here I'm like, well, I want to explode, but you know, I'm still good. I can take another hit from him. I don't think I'm a 2-hit KO. So I go for Hypnosis, and the worst thing happens. Not only do I miss, but the Blizzard is a crit. Actually, no, sorry, it isn't a crit, but I get frozen, so it might as well have been. So yeah, that really sucks. I can't do anything. He finishes me off, and it's just down to Snorlax, and that really sucks. So it wasn't looking good for me here. I do have the, you know, the fact that I'm a level 55 should help. So here I just go for the Hyper Beam because I know he's going to KO. He misses Blizzard, and I appreciate that. So it's down to our aces right now. It's 1v1, and it comes down to this, the final. And I go for counter here. I don't know if he knew I had counter. He went for Body Slam, and I countered it all back to him. And I'm just like, yes, thank God I didn't paralyze. And here I just go for the Body Slam to finish him off. I just got hope to God I don't paralyze. He can't do much here. He has to go for a last resort Hyper Beam crit with all hope. So that's exactly what happens. He goes for the Hyper Beam, and we're just going to see if he crits or not. And this is what it comes down to. This is the finale right here. Hyper Beam does not crit, and I kill him with a Body Slam. So yes. So that will be the game. Hope you all enjoyed. Let me know if you liked this series. And yeah, stay tuned, and I'll see you a lot next time.